Yeah, sorry, I had to put on my headphones, and I know when transitioning to regular speech to headphones, sometimes the audio goes. But anyway, as I was saying, is she, Lori Harvey, can be selected by her men, and she's a beautiful black woman. She could do whatever she pleases to any guy she selects to be a potential mate while she's still living her young years. Then what's the problem? With us, everyday women, just trying to make it out, especially us women, us plus size women, because I can speak for plus size, and who are also moms. Okay? Hopefully y'all can hear me, because sometimes I don't have the mic. So I'll just make sure I talk loud. Anyways, walk with me. With that being said, I keep forgetting I got a chair here. We need to stand up for ourselves and not accept the BS of F-boyism. And as for you F-boys who always like to convince women that's just how it is, and if we don't settle for the BS, we are never going to find a husband. First of all, there's a lot of women who don't even want a husband, but for the ones who do want a husband, we shouldn't have to open our legs just for a possibility. And that possibility was more like a hell no to the no, 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 hell to the no. So with that being said, y'all guys need to stop. This mindset that you keep on teaching females indirectly just to get what you want is sickening. And y'all need to stop. Because if y'all don't stop and thinking, oh, I'm a man, I can do this, that, and the third. Well, guess what, sir? As you say, you're a man. You are being irresponsible. You letting any woman who will let you hit, and then most of the time you would convince her, oh, I don't want to do it with a condom, it doesn't feel right, but at the same time you ain't ready to have a baby. Let me tell you something. There's plenty of women out there who don't believe in abortions and also don't believe in birth control. So they're willing to risk their lives to have a baby by a man who don't want her and the child. So y'all keep playing around. And by the way, if you think you want to be slick and say, oh, I'll just pull out. Rashida, if you watch Love and Hip Hop ATL, Baby Carter, who's not a baby anymore, was a pullout. Let's bring it on home. My son was a pullout. It only takes one little drop of your ski for the lady to have your baby. Okay. So with that being said, stop being reckless. Stop trying to convince women to stand the third because you want to be a male whore, aka a boy, an F-boy. It's annoying, it's retarded, and it's ridiculous. Let me bring it on home with this. There was a message. No, two types of messages. Let me bring you the story. One was through my IM Instant Messenger. And me and this guy were going back and forth about my opinion of why I'm not going to just continue to believe in those lies that I have to do this for a guy to want me. And I'm choosing celibacy. Just like the second guy through my messenger. They both were saying, well, good luck on finding a guy like that Because for most guys, sex is important. Why would a guy want to marry a woman if the sex ain't right? Well, why would a woman want to marry a guy that would give himself to any woman in the hood and have multiple babies? Or if he doesn't have multiple babies, risk the woman's body of STDs. Why would a woman want that? And then, I don't know why F-boys feel like they need to hit me up after I already break up with them, but my ex, he didn't want to settle. I didn't want to settle for the fact of just being used, because let's call a spade a spade. So he left, and as a result of me trying to move on, he ended up getting somebody else pregnant. All because he says the flesh is weak. He's saying that's normal and stuff. No, it's not normal. Because only an F-boy would say that's normal for a man to be weak to the flesh and smash a girl without a condom. That's showing that you're irresponsible. So you've got 2 kids under the age of 10, and you ain't married to not one of their children's mothers. All because you are still in your 30s having that F-boy mentality. Now, as for this guy who is 33 with 30 kids, you already beat the Nick Cannon challenge. I think you're trying to gun for the King Solomon now. But now you want to ask for your state, county, whatever the case may be, to help you out. And as for the women, y'all are stupid enough to know that you're dealing with a man who has multiple babies by multiple women, and for whatever reason you still let him hit, and now you're demanding child support and you're mad at getting $1 or some change. Anybody, well, any woman that went up to him and opened their legs knowing that he had too many kids by too many women and was on child support, barely making any money, minimum wage, and y'all 11 ladies got to spread out the change to all them kids. What you think was going to happen? If Nick Cannon can barely spread his money around to all his kids that has less than y'all BD, what you think this person who has minimum wage, look like he's fresh out of jail, gonna do for y'all? And y'all better not call him a broke end, because he was a broke end when y'all opened your legs to him. Y'all gotta take responsibility for dealing with a guy who you knew had multiple babies by multiple women, and you decided to say, pick me, I want to be pregnant too. Or if it wasn't planned, I don't believe in abortion. I don't believe in birth control. Well, obviously, you also don't believe on your self-respect, and you also don't believe in your common sense to know that you have no business dealing with a guy who has multiple babies by multiple women that almost is the same amount of babies as his age. 3 kids shy of being the same age. That is embarrassing. Not just for him, but for y'all guys too. So, with that closing is, I blocked this email. This was just this morning. This cock of Asian person hits me up in my email. I guess he saw one of my videos that I have on YouTube. I don't do it anymore, but my Savage X Fenty videos, because if I'm going to change, my content needs to change too. So, and where am I going to wear lingerie for? I guess for kicks and giggles by myself, but to wear for a guy who ain't gonna put a ring on it, no, I'm not gonna continue to do that. But anyways, I digress. Hits my email just like the other Yahoo guy who wanted to meet up with me and wanted to Netflix and chill, which is not going down, asked me, I'm not sure if you're into white people, but if you are, please let me know. And it was his cock of Asian showing. Now, with that being said, I thought eggplant photos, that era was a thing in the past. I thought the F-boys have stopped doing that. But apparently, there are still some of you F-boys that do not want to leave alone the eggplant photo era alone. No female wants any guy to show them an eggplant that they didn't even ask for, and especially if it looked like it was photoshopped. Not saying Caucasians cannot have big eggplants, but not the one touching your knee. And if that's so, ain't no woman who want it. It's too big. We still need our uteruses. With that being said, real women who are looking for a real man, we are not taking the F-boyism from you guys anymore. We're sick of it. It's disgusting. Keep your eggplant photos to yourself. No means no. And we don't have to because you want to see if it's good. My coochie and my mouth work. That's why I'm saving it for my husband from this day forward. And on that note, y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good night. Let's talk it through the train. It's going to be way too much. Have a good night. Talk to y'all soon.